un corps plus ramassé.
So that guitar that's going around, like Mark said, it has exactly the same system.
Donc là, l'expression
I can
système.
understand them perfectly, so that's great. Coming from Holland. So here you got your hidden pickup underneath here.
Donc,
And the body sensor
vous avez le body sensor qui est sous la table.
So that's that small little can with ferrofluid that we talked about, earthquake sensors. That's here. That's placed here. Now, what that does, I have a clean preset. This is my amp. I travel around with a virtual amp. That's easier because I can go directly to the PA and don't have to depend on an amp from the shop that I know is not there. You know, that's always, or have problems with it. So bear in mind, why is it called T5? Because it's thin and it's got a 5-way switch.
Ça s'appelle la T5 parce que vous avez un corps qui est plus fin, type thin line on va dire, et 5 parce qu'il y a un sélecteur 5 positions qui va donner 5 sons différents.
Now, position 1 on the switch is the most acoustic that you get out of it. So you have your neck pickup and you have the body sensor on. So, and this is, bear in mind, this guitar got 11s on there, and these are electric strings, not phosphor bronze strings, so it sounds different. If I play it acoustically...
Vous avez un manche d'électrique avec un radius électrique, des frettes d'électrique et des cordes d'électrique.
I was playing, huh? It's not fair, he's got the mic, he's got the mic! Turn this off. So here you have it. Now these controls that are on our normal expression system are always the same. So you have your master volume, and you have your bass, and you have your treble. Now this is an active system, so here you see the battery box, so easy, accessible. And what you can do, you can add or detract bass or treble. So it's active, it's not only roll of high end or roll of bass, it's also you can add. So I have it in the middle, there's a little notch, so you feel like, oh, this is 0. So that's easy, so that's how they are now. And this is how it sounds. Now what does the body sensor do? While I strum a chord, I will go to position 2. It switches off the body sensor. Normally it's in the guitar. So when you play on stage and you're playing outside and you have a wind right across the stage, right in front of the guitar, you can switch it off. Just reach in with your hand, with your finger, and you can switch that little switch and it turns the body sensor off. So that makes it a lot more...
Sur une guitare acoustique, c'est le switch qui est à l'intérieur qui coupe le body sensor qui est sous la table. Sur la T5, la position 1 est la seule avec le body sensor. Donc pour couper, il passe en position 2.
In this case, of course they put it on the switch, which was easier on this guitar. And what you will hear is that it takes off a little bit of the high end. So it takes like 15% of the treble, of the presence out of it. Now the second position on the switch is only the neck pickup, and what I can do with the controls are great because I can roll down the treble and boost a little bass, and then I have a sort of like a flat 1 string guitar. The third position on the switch is the back pickup, and that's more like going to the electric side of the guitar. It looks like a lipstick, but it's actually a humbucker, a stacked single coil humbucker. So neck pickup, nice and round. Back pickup.
Le micro du chevalet, on dirait un simple bobinage, mais c'est un double bobinage en hauteur.
And of course, it would be fun to go to another channel on the amp, but we'll stay clean. The fourth position is these two pickups, and they're in parallel. What that means is that you have these two pickups, the neck pickup and the back pickup, and the signal goes straight together at the same time in the preamp. And what you get there is more like a Gretsch Filtertron type of pickup, you know, the big Gretsch guitars. So it's more like, I'll give you the back pickup alone. So adds a little warmth there.
Quatrième position, il y a simplement le micro de manche et le micro de chevalet qui envoient les signaux en parallèle, c'est-à-dire en même temps.
The last position on the switch are the same two pickups, but now in series. So think of it as a train with a wagon. So you have your locomotive and your carriage behind it. So first the signal goes to the second one and then to the preamp. It's not that it's twice as loud, it's again very subtle difference. I can hear it now. It's more like an EQ that's going back and forth. It's not that dramatic, but again, with the use of the very active EQ, you can do a lot of fun stuff with it. Now, of course, remember that I can go from, like, okay, play acoustic. Do stuff like that. So it's very useful on stage. So, any questions about this? Shall I play one more song, and I think we have some guest appearance. You can play another two songs.
Yes.
Yeah? I will play one more song, and then, any questions? I look like an idiot? No? You know why they do this?